I was pregnant. You heard, I had no idea about it. Meeting, I was weak. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther Billy. You're welcome. I know, like, it's been a moment. I know, right? Well, I'm going to try and be consistent now. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this video is gonna be a story time. Yeah, a story time of how I was pregnant. You heard right. How I was pregnant. How I was pregnant, and I had no idea about it. So yeah, let's go straight into this video. Okay, so I went to a private university. Yeah, I went to Redeemers University for my undergrad, and like it's a private university, it's a church university. So like there are some things that can't happen. For example, you can't even have a boyfriend. You can't talk less of getting pregnant, you know. So things like that, like you get expelled from the school. So this was my first year, right? In Redeemers University. So I was having this sharp pain on my left side, the bottom, right? My left side tummy, like below bottom part. Like this pain was like it was unbearable, and like it was my first time experiencing this pain. So like it was new to my body, right? So like I was just bearing the pain, and I couldn't hold it any longer. So I decided to go to the school's clinic, Redeemers University School Clinic. So I decided to go there. I complained to the doctor that attended to me, right? He gave me some medication, and then I didn't even know what tramadol was, but yeah, so he gave me tramadol. So I used tramadol, and I noticed like whenever I used the drug, right, like I'll start vomiting, I was weak, like whatever I eat, like I start puking, right? And I was weak, and I couldn't eat because it wasn't encouraging me to eat, because I already know that once I eat, like I'm throwing that food out. You get? Then my face, my face was a mess. Like it was a complete mess. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know if I would call it rashes, like rashes with, see, I don't even know, like my face was a mess, right? And I couldn't bear it again, like I couldn't bear it. So I decided to go back to the clinic to see the doctor. Oh, sir, this drug you gave me, like, was making me weak. Okay, yes, I figured it was the drug because like I just went in for a tummy ache, right? But it's after I started using the drugs that I was vomiting, I was weak, and all that. And I said, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And I said, "Okay, then I'll do various tests." I'm like, "Oh, sure, no problem." So it took me to a lab. Yeah, so they took my blood work, right, and they gave me a container to pee inside. So I went to the bathroom, peed, then I went back to the lab to drop my sample. But I figured like on the bottle, nothing was written on it, nothing. My name or my student ID number, or maybe my medical card number, exactly. Like nothing. It was just blank. Then the lady was like, "Oh, put it there." It didn't sit well with me. So I'm like, "Oh, excuse me, ma, that my name is not written on this sample." Then she was like, "Am I telling her a job?" I said, "Sorry, ma." And I left the clinic. Then the doctor said, I think I went there in the morning. Yeah, then the doctor said I should come back in the evening around so time. So I left the clinic, and I got back at the time he told me to check for my results. So I went to his office, and of course, like I told my mom, like my mom knew I was sick. I told Jola, like she knew I was sick and everything. So like they were just checking on me. So okay, the reason why I'm saying this was because so I entered the doctor's clinic, right? So I was like replying my messages, and the first thing the doctor said was like, "Oh, am I recording this conversation?" I'm like, why will I be recording? Like me, I'm just like chatting innocently. I'm chatting innocently. I'm not recording. I said, "Okay." Then the first thing he said, "Hmm." I was so confused. I'm like, what's going on? Then he was like, when last did you have sex? I'm like, hmm? He said, yeah, I heard him right. When last did I have sex? I'm like, no. And I said, oh, like, why are you asking? Like, I believe this is a personal information. Like, yeah, personal information. Like, why are you asking me? Like, just go straight to the point. Then I was like, okay, you are pregnant. I'm like, me, pregnant. He said, yes, you are pregnant. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. I can't be pregnant. And I said, oh, wow, I sound confident. I'm like, yeah, I'm confident. I'm not pregnant. And I said, okay, we'll take you to Shagamu. So my school, Redeemers University, was in Lagos Ibadan Expressway at the Redemption Camp that year. So from my school to Shagamu is like 45 minutes, 1 hour. Like, it all depends if there's traffic or not. Yeah. So I was not like, oh, they will take me to Shagamu. There's a clinic the school uses that they will do a scan for me. Am I ready to? I'm like, see, I am over ready. If it's that you want to see my soul, I am ready because, like I mentioned earlier, I went to a private school, a Christian school. You can't be pregnant. That's like immediate. They're going to expel the person. Me that I'm just in 100 level. I just came. You want to expel me? I know what my eyes saw before I entered that school. You people want to expel me. I am ready to do whatever scan that will scan my soul, my heart, my brain, every single thing to let you guys know I am not pregnant. Like, I am not even close to being pregnant. Yeah. Anyway, so I said, okay, he's going to call the driver. So he called the school's driver. Tell me why the doctor. Okay, so my friend followed me to the clinic to give me moral support. So, but she wasn't with me in the doctor's office. So the doctor now called the school's driver to come to his office. So that one came to the office. Sha told the driver everything. Number one, like, what's his business? They're supposed to be confidentiality. So, like, why are you telling everybody? Literally. Because from driver, that one. Anyway, what's my business? So he told that one. So the doctor pointed out the letter, like, to give the other doctor so I can know what to do. So he pointed, am I not the owner of the letter? Like, not the owner, but I am the person everything is all about, right? So yeah, let me get the letter and give it to the doctor then. So I just like the driver. The driver just, like, he was there. He just stretched his hand. I was so confused. And I said, Mama Gbani, he collected it purposely. That's the meaning. I was so confused. I said, because in the ambulance now, I can change it. I'm like, won't I be sitting down beside you inside the ambulance? Like, how am I going to change it for crying out loud? Like, I'm literally, like, from this clinic, I'm entering the ambulance. So how am I going to change? I just let him be because I know Nigerians, like, any small power they have like this is all over. Like, 1 year old. So my friend was waiting for me at the waiting room. So she saw me. The girl even wanted to give me moral support. That's let me go and give Esther moral support too. The driver said, rara, rara. That means no. Rara. Ole tele. No. That on our way now, me and Anna can gang up against him. I'm like, okay. I said, I'm not worried. Don't worry. Go to the hostel. I'll be chatting. So the driver, together with the ambulance, we went to the clinic in Shagamu. We got to the clinic. Tell me why this driver. He told the receptionist at the clinic. He told him everything that happened. What did the receptionist say? Nígbà tí wọ́n ti lọlé, they've gone home. Wọ́n máa ṣe like students. So I'm part of the student. Nígbà tí wọ́n máa lọlé, wọ́n máa ṣekúṣe. So, like, like, whenever we have holiday now, we go home. So, like, whenever we are home, like, we do different things, things that are not morally accepted, immoral things, right? Sexual, immoral things. That's like, mama, shekushi. Like, she was not saying it outside, like at the reception, different patients were there, everything. Hey, Rinsing, you look at that now, she's pregnant. I'm like, hey, God, I've not even done this scam. I've not done this thing. Like, it's not that I'm just putting pregnancy on my head. I do not get it. Anyway, she said, me, I'll just look and see if I was weak because I've even had a long day. I had not eaten. I was tired. So anyway, I waited at the reception. Then when the doctor was ready to see me, I went to the other side. Then I sat down, like, I just sat down in another waiting room. So I was told to drink water. So I was just drinking water, and whatnot. So the doctor was ready to see me. I entered. This driver was following me like my bodyguard. By the way, was just following me. So one by now, the doctor said no, that he can't enter. Like I want to do a scan. So he just gave the doctor like the letter. Okay, no, he gave the doctor the letter first. So he read it. Then the doctor now said, oh, that he can't enter with me. Do you get that? Should wait somewhere else. Like you sure cannot enter with me. I want to do a scan. So I went into the doctor's office. He did a scan. And that was it. And he was not like, oh, like what happened and everything. So I told him and everything. I said, oh, that here says they should do a pregnancy scan, or they should do a scan to check if I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh yeah, and everything. I was like, oh, you're not pregnant. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, I knew that. Then I wrote a letter back to my school's doctor, to the doctor in school. And yeah, so he gave me the letter. Of course, Mr. Driver was waiting for me at the door. Oh yeah, the letter in what? Like, you know, the one the new doctor gave. I just say like, I'm weak, like I'm tired. Like my problem right now is not you. Like my own problem is different from your problem. Like, so I just gave him. Then he said then he dropped me back to school. Luckily the doctor was still there, right? So I went to the doctor's the driver both entered the doctor's office. He gave the doctor the letter. Then the doctor now said, oh, now I believe you're not pregnant. That, that, that now I know why you are truly confident. I'm like, I told you I'm not pregnant. Like, I know. He didn't even apologize. He just said, things like that happen. That should go. Me, I was just thinking that, so that's how they would have just expelled me for nothing. Because, so now, let's look at this scenario. They will expel me, then I'll still keep saying, I'm not pregnant, I'm not pregnant. Maybe they expect me, then go home. I'm not pregnant, I'm not. Then I say, oh, I went to abort, I went to do this, and hence why I'm not pregnant again. Like, I'm so happy everything happened on that, like, his watch, and everything literally happened, because that's how they would have just put pregnancy on my head, and they would have just expelled me for nothing. And did they even cure my tummy ache? No. Did they even find like what was wrong with me? No. So I think I just had to bear with the pain. When I vacated, I went home, right? And I went to see a doctor. Then, of course, yeah, he also did the various tests and different things. Then he asked me questions, different things. And please, who can guess what was wrong with me? I had ovulation pain. Ovulation pain. And like, that was my first time ever. Like, that was my first time having ovulation pain. So, like, it was new to me, right? Like it was new to me, so hence why I couldn't like bear the pain, why I couldn't like take in the pain and everything. Right now, like whenever I have ovulation, I don't even use anything. Like I don't use that time itself I didn't use it, even not because it gave me tramadol to use that time, which helped with the pain, but like I live with it. So it was a tough period. Like whatever happened is it was a tough period. Like I'm like, what sort of lies and implication, and I don't even know. But yeah, just said let me gist you people about this story time about when I found out I was pregnant. I did not know that I was pregnant. So yeah, I said let me share. Please guys, remember to subscribe, and like I'm back 100%. Like I'll start posting, I'll start being consistent, and yeah, please just tell your friends and friends and friends, family, loved ones, neighbors, colleagues, every single person. So please and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye.